to episode 13 of the Crochet with Kaye podcast. I post every Monday and talk about all things crochet, yarn, and more. My name is Kahila or Kaye. You can find me on Instagram at KAHILAHHH for any yarn updates, channel updates, and more. Now, let's get right into it. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to talk about one specific project during this episode. Of course, I have a lot to talk about. A lot. Kind of not a lot, less than a lot, but like kind of a lot because I talk a lot. But I'm so excited. I'm just like staring at this project and I am so excited. Anyway, let's get right into the updates. Okay, updates. Always have updates. I always have updates. So the first update, oh my gosh. So you guys, I'm not sure if you knew, but I was working on a knitted vest. It was like this beginner-friendly vest, this tutorial that I found on YouTube. Some of you guys might know because I talked about it in the live streams, and I'm pretty sure I talked about it in some videos. I'm not exactly sure, but no, I keep saying but, and so I'm sorry. My sisters, Malika and Kalila, they were working on the vest as well, and I had that my book sweater to work on, so I was crocheting that, so I had to like set aside the knitted vest project, and oh my gosh, I was like so behind on the vest. We all started around the same time, and I was just so behind on a vest, and by the time I got like not even a quarter of the way through the front panel of the vest, they were like on a back panel finishing up and sewing their panels together and stuff. I was like, oh gosh. And then Kalila finished first, and I was like, when she finished first, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna finish mine because we plan on doing the Louisiana sweater by Petite Knit and the novice sweater by Petite Knit, like the chunky and the regular version, but I think we're gonna do the chunky one first. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But definitely the Louisiana sweater first. And I was just like, I'm not going to be left behind, okay? Since I started my first project, which was the beanie and around, I fell in love with knitting and around, even though like all I was doing was stockinette, but I fell in love with knitting and around. So when I was knitting flat, I was like, I'm not really feeling this. Like I know like a lot of people like it and it's kind of like the norm for knitting, but I'm just like, I don't like it. And with Petite Knit patterns, with like a lot of them, she knits from top down. I think if not some, most, if not all. I don't know. I don't have all of her patterns. I have a lot, but she knits top down and I want to knit top down. So I was like, the moral of this long story, I did not want to be left behind. Malika finished her vest and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to get left behind. So I am not finishing that vest. I literally tossed it off the needles, put my needles back in its little pouch and said goodbye. It was a great practice. It was great practice. Okay. Like I'm not going to deny it being great practice, but I was just like, moving on to the next. So yeah, that's the first update. The second one, I got more, if I do this a lot, it's because when I'm sitting in a chair, my hoodie is super big. So the bottom of it, I kind of like sit on it sometimes when I shift. And so it goes like this and kind of chokes me. So I have to like adjust it real quick. Okay, there we go. Anyway, no, what was I saying? I got more yarn. That's the next update. Got more yarn. I can't wait to show you guys. I'll show you at some point. Yarn haul. Yes. And next, I wanted to remind you guys of the membership that I have. I already put out a free pattern for those who are members. So if you want to be able to get free patterns, members only live streams, and early access to videos, you should definitely consider becoming a member. Definitely, especially for the free patterns. I would for the free patterns. And also join my Discord. The link is down below for you guys. I don't know if you guys saw the video. I'll link it up here. Wait. I'll link it up here for you guys. I forgot. And you guys can check out the video. I am hosting a crochet along, a cal, my first ever crochet along, and we are going to be crocheting the the rusty high neck sweater that Kaye made, and that pattern is on copydolls.com. So if you guys want to participate, which a lot of you guys already are, we're having conversations about it in the Discords, Kalila's Discord and my Discord. We like go back and forth in between the Discords because it's like one big community combined, even though like it's separate Discords. So we're technically hosting it together because it's her pattern. I thought about it, but like we're hosting it together. So it's gonna be really fun. We're gonna be crocheting that. Do I talk about this later on? I don't, so I might as well tell you guys. So I'm gonna be using some hand-dyed fingering weight yarn that I got. I am so excited. I was originally going to use the exact colors and exact yarn that Kaye used for this pattern, but then I remembered the yarn that I had, and I was just like, that will literally be perfect. Are you kidding me? I would love to see that yarn worked up, and oh my gosh, when I tell you I'm so excited. Like, October needs to come now. I mean, September can take its time, okay? Lots to happen in September. I have a lot to get done in September, but I'm so ready for October already. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm going to be using hand-dyed yarn. I just need to get my mohair to pair with it. I'm not sure. No, actually, yes, I am sure. I'm going to get like a gray mohair to pair with it because I'll show you guys the yarn like in a live stream or in a video or next podcast if you guys want to see it. But yeah, you guys have seen the yarn before. You probably don't remember, but I'm so excited. So gray mohair is going to be paired with it, and it's going to be fun. So yeah, if you want to join in on the crochet along, join the Discord. We talk about it a lot in there. I have a section that's called crochet along or something like that. I'm not sure. You'll know it when you get into it and see it. And if you have any questions, you can ask me there. You can ask me down below here, or you can watch the video that I linked where I talk all about, give you all the details about the crochet along. So go ahead, participate. We're starting October 1st and it will end November 1st. And I'm so excited. So many people have so many different colors that they're going to be crocheting with. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, we're going to see so many different versions of it. This is going to be fun. I'm thinking this update section, long already. I'm thinking I might make this crochet along a thing that I always do. It depends. You guys tell me what you think, because you know, some people who aren't able to participate in the October crochet along could participate in like a November crochet along if I decide to have a November crochet along. And yeah, I don't know. There's lots of planning happening behind the scenes and I'm very excited about it. So just let me know what you guys think. Okay. All right. Anyway, join the Discord. That was like the whole point of this. And okay. That's it about the updates. Let's move on to the first segment, which is planning for September. So I know it's September already. I already had a video planning for September, but I want to just let you guys know an updated version because I kind of axed like one video, I added another one. So let's just go over everything that I'm going to be doing in September, or that I'm planning to do in September. So I'm going to have my phone out right here so that I can reference my notes because I'm not about to remember everything that I have to do. So I have a notes section for just crochet projects, and I have a section now for knit projects as well. And like, it's just like videos and projects at the same time. I just leave them under the same thing. So you guys would have seen my posting my first crochet along, which is the first video I posted for the month, and then the sweater that I made to match my book. You guys would have seen that as well. So I plan to crochet for like 12 hours. Also, I just want to say I like to tell you guys what I'm doing and what I plan to do for the month because it could possibly give you guys some ideas and spark something in you. And in case you want to film like the same type of video, go ahead, because the videos that I film, I would love to see other people do the same in their like own version, or I mean, you can do the same format. I do not care. I just want to see more videos like the ones that I'm putting out. So yeah, I'm going to give you guys what I'm doing so you guys could possibly have some ideas as well. Yes. Okay. So I want to crochet for 12 hours straight. I don't think I've done that on my channel yet. Pretty sure I haven't. Pretty sure. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm not sure when I'll be doing it, but when I do, I'll be working on, ooh, am I going to talk about this before I say something? Yes, I'm going to be talking about it later. Okay. I'm going to be working on one of my whips, one of my crochet whips for the month. I'll talk more about it later because I need to talk about it with you guys. Anyway, the next one was going to be the dress for my birthday, but you guys, let me just tell you what has happened. So I started knitting a project that I really wanted to knit. It's planned for this month. So it's not like I'm shoving something spontaneous into the mix and like throwing my dress out the window. No, it's planned, but I'm really, really into this project now. Like, not far into it, but like me, myself, like I'm just really into this project. And I'm like, something's gonna have to be sacrificed because I need to work on this other project, this other sweater that I'm working on, which is a crochet sweater. I'm like, that takes priority. And this dress was honestly spontaneous, but here's the thing. I still want to finish the dress, okay? I still want to finish the dress because I want to have like a one shoulder type dress. But at the same time, it's probably not going to be done by my birthday because I'm going to be focusing on these two sweaters, my one knit sweater and my crochet sweater. Yeah, like I still want to put a video out on it, like saying I crocheted a dress for my birthday. It's just gonna be a late birthday present, I guess. But who knows? I could I don't know. I'm really not feeling the dress right now. Like this happens with a lot of my spontaneous projects. Like I will start it and then something more important has to be done and I'm enjoying the more important one more and I just, spontaneous project is just like gone. So we'll see if I get to it when I get to it, but I'll show you how much progress I have on it, which is honestly not much, but I'll show you guys anyway later. So yeah, that video is axed for now and project. The next one is going to be, and of course I'm going to have my podcast every Monday, so I'm not going to talk about those though. I'm going to have a vlog, a crochet vlog, where I'm going to be working on my sweater pattern for the sweater that I'm going to show you guys in just a second. Well, part of the sweater. It's not part of the sweater. It's literally like the start of the sweater. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to have a vlog where I'm working on that pattern. So basically it's just going to be me crocheting that sweater and I'm going to have my iPad with me. And basically I'm going to be showing you guys what I usually do when I'm creating a pattern and crocheting that project at the same time. It's literally going to look like a crochet vlog or crochet with me, but with me like interacting with my iPad a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out like more of what I'm gonna do with it, but yeah. Anyway, so next, it's gonna be the sweater. It's gonna be a video of the sweater that I'm working on. Like, so the vlog is gonna be me writing the pattern and working on it, and then I'm gonna have the actual video where I'm showing you guys from start to finish me crocheting this sweater. And you guys will see what it looks like at the end. In my vlog, you guys won't see what it looks like at the end because it's not supposed to be about me finishing the project. It's just me showing you guys what I'm doing. But this one right here is going to be the next one after that. I mean, not exactly after it, but after that, it's going to be me crocheting, like from start to finish, that project, which is very exciting. And one of the last videos for the month, it's going to be me crocheting with hand-dyed yarn. So, oh gosh, should I? So I'm thinking of starting my project for crochet along a couple of days early. I don't know if that's cheating. Is that cheating? Is that cheating if I start a few days early? I mean, you guys can start early as well, you know. I mean, I really want to start on it. So I plan on starting on my hand-dyed yarn crochet sweater early. Let me know if that's cheating. If it's cheating, I'll just change some things up, okay? I will be honest with you guys. But if it's not cheating, I mean, I'm giving y'all permission. We can all start early together, okay? I mean, hello. The earlier we start, the earlier we can finish and then prep for the next crochet along if I have another crochet along in November, you know? Come on. Anyway, so yeah, so I plan on starting that early, and then I'll be showing you guys my plans for October in that video as well. Some of my plans, if not all of my plans, which is very exciting. So those are my crochet projects for the month. I don't have a lot of knit projects, I don't think. Let me go to that one. Okay, so I have teaching myself, no, that was August. I have the knitted beanie I just posted, and I'm gonna have a like how much I can knit in 12 hours video. See how much I can knit in 12 hours. So I'm gonna be working on the knitted sweater that I started, and then so that's just one. Well, okay, so the first one was the beanie one that I already posted. So that's one. So this one was two. And the third one for sure will be knitting for 24 hours straight. So I'm going to be knitting for 24 hours straight with my sisters. That's going to be insane. As you guys know, we stayed up and crocheted for 24 hours straight. Oh my gosh, that was such a challenge. I'm so excited to do it again. Like it's just something about being in control of yourself and staying up that's just so exhilarating and tiring at the same time. So yeah, knitting for 24 hours straight. Those are the only videos that I have so far for knitting. I might add a knitting vlog somewhere in there. We shall see. It just depends on how much I have to get done with like my crochet project. And I might just want to get a lot of the knitted project done in my other video, because I'm gonna have a video for this sweater that I'm working on, but I don't know when that video will go up, so it's not on my list. I mean, it's on my list, but it doesn't have a date just yet because I'm not sure when I'll be done with it. But once I know, like, have an idea of like when I'll be done with it, then I will add it to my list. Yes. And yeah, so those are my plans for September, my projects that I'll be working on. I told you guys about the dress, told you about the videos that I'll be posting. Oh, patterns. Will I be dropping any patterns? I dropped the turtleneck. It's called the Dark Sea turtleneck, the one that I made, the sweater that I made for my birthday. What? A sweater that I made to match my book. I named it the Dark Sea turtleneck, and that pattern is up on my website, and it is free for anyone who's a member. So that's the pattern. That's the free pattern that I gave the members this month. I'm not sure how many times I'll be coming out with patterns for the members, but it just all depends. It all depends. But you guys will be getting more free pattern. So no worries. Will I be dropping another one? I plan to drop this sweater one. I'm not saying a lot about this crochet sweater and a knit sweater that I'm talking about because I'll be talking about it more later, like in just a second. Well, at least the knitted one in just a second. So bear with me. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, okay, patterns, yeah. So yeah, I'll be dropping a crochet pattern at the end of this month for the crochet sweater I'm working on. Dude, when I tell you I love the colors for this sweater, I can't wait to show you guys. Okay, so that's gonna be it for planning for September. I hope that gave you guys like some ideas of what you can do for yourself. I am always open and willing to share any ideas that I have because I think we should all thrive and grow together. This isn't a secret competition. Like, no. Okay, I want to see more videos like this, like my crochet vlogs, like my soon-to-be knit vlogs, like knit with me's, crochet with me's. Like, I want to see more of those, and they're still lacking in the communities, both communities, now that I'm in both communities. So I'm very excited to see more videos like the ones that I filmed. So next is yarn haul. Oh my gosh, yarn haul. Finally, I can talk about this knit sweater, okay? So I am working on the Louisiana sweater by Petite Knit. Yes, I talked about it earlier in here, but I didn't tell you that I'm actually working on it, okay? I mean, granted, you probably guessed anyway, but officially, I'm working on the Louisiana sweater by Petite Knit. It is apparently one of her easier patterns. It is a 1 out of 5, and so far it has been pretty easy. I'm just on the ribbing part, but let me show you the yarn that I'm working with because this is a yarn haul and this is the new yarn that I got. So I am using this Drops Air right here in this beautiful blue color. I'm also getting it in a green color. It should be here sometime next week, so I'll probably show you guys that in the next episode. if it's here by the next episode. So I'm going to be using this Drops Air. It is 65% alpaca, 28% polyamide, and 7% wool. And it is so nice and fluffy and beautiful. I can't wait to show you guys what my project looks like right now, because absolutely. And I am pairing this with Drops Alpaca Silk and Drops Brushed Alpaca Silk. Keep forgetting my camera stops. Anyway, this green, beautiful color right here. And oh my gosh, it is 77% alpaca and 23% silk. And oh, I didn't say the yardage. This one is 164 yards or 150 meters. This one is 153 yards or 140 meters. And yeah, so these two together, and my idea, I'm going to be pairing these two together for like the top half of the sweater and the top half of the sleeves as well. And then the bottom half, I'm going to pair the green Drops Air that I'm getting. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful online. I cannot wait to see it in person. But I'm going to be pairing the green one with this instead of like this and this. But the bottom halves of the body and the sleeves will be the green and this color. And I'm so excited to see like how that works out. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I just can't wait. I just love, as you guys know, I love mixing colors together. Okay, so this is the new yarn that I got for this project, which is why I'm telling you guys about it. I'm not going to show you the project just yet. I mean, I'll talk about it when I talk about the whips. I'm sorry, but this is the yarn. So remember those two yarns when I talk about the actual sweater, when I talk about my whips, okay? All right. So next on this yarn haul list, I have more hand-dyed yarn, you guys. So I got yarn from, let's hold it up for you guys. Ooh, this will be a good thumbnail. Hold on. All right. Sorry, I like to pose for my thumbnails. Anyway, oh my gosh. This yarn right here by the Kinetic Knitter. Indie Dyer. Beautiful. Love her yarns. It's the first time buying from her, and Aro Knits and Pearls. She talks about her like all the time. She talks about a lot of the indie dyers that I now buy from, and beautiful. I love their yarns. Oh my gosh. So yeah, let me tell you a story, okay? So I knew when her drop was going to be, right? And I spotted this one first. This one is called Moon. Wait, what does this say? Moon Valentine? Moody Valentine. Oh, okay. Moody Valentine. And it is 463 yards. 463 yards. That's very good. Okay. It is 75-25 superwash merino and nylon. And beautiful. Do you see this? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? So I saw this and I was like, I need a sweater quantity right now. Sweater quantity immediately. And then I saw this one and I was like, oh, I love me some like purple, maroon, burgundy, like all of those colors that are basically the same, but like different, you know? I was like, I need this. This one is 400 yards and it is Vineyard. That's the name of it. And it is 80-20 superwash merino and nylon. And I was like, okay, if like this one is sold out, then I'll get this one in sweater quantity. Okay? That's the story with those two. I was alive when her drop dropped and I totally forgot to like pause the live. I wasn't going to pause it. I was just going to go in another tab and buy the yarn. Okay. Okay. But I forgot about it until after the live. And then I was just scrolling through Instagram and I always watch people's stories. Of those who I follow, I watch their stories and I saw her story and it said 14 minutes ago, like, oh, the drop is live. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I went to her Etsy. Is it on Etsy or is it a actual shop? Anyway, I went to her shop and I saw, this was the first one I saw and it was like one left. Oh my gosh. my heart dropped. I was like, oh no, I'm getting this. Like, I don't care if I can't get it in sweater quantity. Like, I need this. So I got this. And then I saw this one and this said 1 left. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? So then I got this because I'm like, I need this. Like, I can figure out something with these. And then I was like, I need 2 more of something to pair with this. So I got these beautiful greens. Oh my gosh, it is OOAK. I see a lot of indie dyers name their things like OOAK. What is that? Can somebody tell me, please? Like, am I supposed to say like OAK or something? I just know OOAK. It is 463 yards, 75-25 superwash merino and nylon, and this green is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. So as I'm always saying, you guys know me and my colors. So I'm gonna have like this be a sleeve, this one be a sleeve, and then like this be the body of something, or like the top half. I don't know. It's just gonna be an interesting combination of whatever. Like, what I like to do is I'm going to finish off one hank, start on another hank, finish that, start on another hank, finish that. So it comes out in as a random combination, you know? So all of these, this is my yarn haul for the week. I don't have any other yarn, sadly, but I might next week. I have like a lot of these yarns that I'm getting like 1 week by 1 week by 1 week. Like, it's yarn that is pre-ordered basically, so it takes a little while to get here. So it seems like I'm always getting yarn, but in reality I like bulk bought yarn and it's just coming one by one. Yeah, anyway, that's the yarn that I got. I'm very excited. Will I be showing you guys, if my other drops yarn comes in, I'll be able to show you guys that. I don't think I'll have any other yarn coming in next week, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It all depends. It all depends. A lot can happen in a week, guys. All right, guys, next on this list, finally, whips. Oh my gosh. What should I show you guys first? Okay, let's start off with the dress, since it's a whip that like I'm not really gonna be working on, and we can save like the best for last, which will be the knitted one, so bear with me. So this first whip that I have is this dress that I'm not gonna really be working on anymore, but here it is. Here's the progress. It's literally just gonna be like a large panel, and then it will be the one shoulder strap thing if I ever finish it. I'm on row 42. So this is gonna be easily like over 100 rows. I'm not sure. It's just repetitive, which is why I'm thinking like I can maybe get it done at some point if I just sit down and decide to pick it up, you know, but it's gonna be sitting on the sidelines for a little bit. And I'm using this Drops Kid Silk mohair with it, this beautiful blue. And I'm using Drops Charisma with it, which is this worsted weight wool. Yeah, 100% wool. So that's the whip right there. Not much to talk about. Let's just put it back to the side because we have an even better whip that I'm gonna be working on. All right, so let's just start off by saying I've been talking about like this collection that I'm gonna be dropping for like a little while now. Like, I would like drop little hints here and there, talk about it here and there. I haven't talked about it in a couple of weeks, I think, but here we are. And I'm here to tell you guys about the first pattern that I am going to be dropping in this pattern collection. So the name of this pattern collection is called Solid. Yes, that's like the main name, like solid in all caps. And then followed by solid will be a month. So this one that I'm working on right now is called the Solid October V-neck. Yes, so simple and to the point. Let me show you what it looks like, okay? I started it, and this is the ribbing for the sweater. Yes, as you can tell, it's not completely solid. That is why I named this collection Solid, because it's not solid. I just wanted something random. I just wanted something that's like the first thing that popped in my head. And I was like, yeah, let's go for it. So these are the colors right here that I'm using that creates this right here. So this is Knitting for Olive Heavy Merino, and this is Knitting for Olive Soft Silk Mohair. And these two combined create this right here. And oh my gosh, it just gives me such fall-y vibes, which is why I chose these colors. So every piece in this collection won't be a sweater. So I'm kind of going based on the seasons kind of, and yeah, anyway. So I just wanted to have like a bunch of projects to work on, and so I decided to create this collection, and I like have every single piece that I'm going to be designing in my notes, and I have every color that I'm going to be using, so every single one will have like 2 different colors besides December. December has the same color in the mohair and in the heavy merino, which is really cool. That will be the only one that's the true solid. Yeah, but I have a project for every single month, and every project is kind of based off the month. So it's based off like whether it be summer, fall, or winter, and the colors are based off of the colors of the month, basically like some gems that represent the month. So for these colors, I went with like October is fall, so we need these fall-y colors, and it's super fall. Oh my gosh, these colors are just so great combined together. Oh, just obsessed. So this is the first one in a collection that I'll be dropping September 24th. That's the tentative date right now, which is why the dress is like kind of taking a back seat, because this is more important than the spontaneous dress. And yeah, so it'll be available so that when you want to create this sweater, you can create it in October, the October sweater in October, okay? And I'm not going to be like creating like, oh, November next, December next, January. It's not going to be in order. It's going to be whenever I feel like working on it. So I might skip November and work on the December one. It just depends on how I'm feeling. So yeah, that's basically it for the collection. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask me. But let's have another look at this, because dude, I'm just imagining this worked up. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's gonna be a V-neck. I didn't even tell you guys. It's gonna be a V-neck. So I want it to be kind of like a deep-ish V-neck. You know, I tried to do a V-neck with the, what's it called? The unicorn sweater that I have, but it's just like a small little whatever. I want this to be like deep so that when I do the ribbing, like the ribbing can cover up some, I don't know. I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna write out a pattern, and I'm gonna have a pattern for you guys for this. So, and I'm gonna have a video for it, which is the video that I was talking about, if you guys remember the video. And I'll be dropping tentatively the 24th as well. So I'm very excited. I cannot wait to continue this project. I can't wait to show you guys more of it. You should definitely follow me on Instagram if you want more updates on the projects that I'm working on, because I'm literally always posting on my stories. Like, I don't think there's one day that I don't post on my stories. Like, I'm always posting. I post a lot of yarn on there to give, first of all, because I love yarn, but I also post it in case someone wants some inspiration, or if someone just happens to be looking for an indie dyer, let's just say, for example, and I happen to post an indie dyer on my story, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is so perfect. I found an indie dyer because she posted on her story. So you never know. And plus, a lot of people find inspiration from like the things I post. So I just like to keep up with that, because artists are always posting, like especially fiber artists, like they're always posting their works, their creations. Indie dyers are always posting their yarn that they're creating. So I'm always posting on my stories. Yeah. I literally look for stuff to post on my stories because I just love art. So yeah, that's it for this right here, this project. And the last whip that I have, oh my gosh, is my knitted sweater, my Louisiana sweater by Petite Knit. Let's show you the yarn that I'm working on first. The yarn that I'm working on? The yarn that I'm working with first. So, I mean, you guys have seen the yarn. I just want to show you on here. This is what it looks like on here. So you guys know I love this yarn holder. I got it from Amazon, so if you need a yarn holder, if you don't want to cake up your yarn and you just want it on a yarn holder, this definitely helps. Oh my gosh. I have like those double ones and then I have a single one. I might get another double one so that I don't have to keep like going back and forth with projects, but it's okay. So are you guys ready to see my project? I don't have much with this, but let me show you what I do have. I started it last night, so. Here's my little knitted whip. So this is so as I said before, Petite Knit likes to knit top down. So this is the top. This is like the collar part for the sweater. And this is what, can you guys see? This is what the color looks like mixed together. Like you can see the little green from the alpaca silk, just like, it's like woven in there, you know? And then the blue. So this is what the yarn looks like separately, and this is what it looks like combined. So separate, combined. Oh, so this is the 1x1 rib stitch for the neckline, for the collar. And yeah, I'm just doing this over and over and over again. And I also have this cute little progress keeper. It is hand painted and one of a kind from an Etsy shop. Her shop is, I'll link it down below for you guys, but let me find her Instagram because, oh my gosh, her stuff is amazing. Her shop is Maven Crafted, and she makes like a bunch of them. Like, look at this right here. Oh my gosh. Like, she does this herself. Like, look at these. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. And she's a knitter. Like, and she has her own progress keeper right there. I use it as a stitch marker. Oh my gosh. And she has these cute ones too. Oh, yeah. So I found her. How did I find her? I found her from someone's story, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so cute little progress keeper on my little whip, my knitted whip. Oh, can you guys see that? Yeah, anyway, so yeah, this is what I'm working on, which is so exciting. And I will, of course, I am definitely filming a video on it like right now. You guys will see more in that video as well as on my stories because like I said, I'm always posting on my stories. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be doing that collar for a little while. It has to be like, I'm at 2 inches, I think, and it needs to be like 5.5. So yeah, those are my whips, you guys. I am very excited for this knitted whip. This is my first official whip, like a whip that I cannot wait to finish because I want to see how it turns out. Oh, my first time working with that kind of drops yarn, drops air, and drops brushed alpaca silk. I literally switched those, so it's so exciting. Oh, I forgot to talk about these skulls. Okay, so I have these like, what is it called? Needle stoppers or needle toppers. I don't know, I forgot. So that my stitches don't fall off. And I got these. Hello. Focus. I got these needle stoppers from, I have her stuff right here, from Kaye's Crochet. Okay, come on, right here. Kaye's Crochet Creation, knitting needle stoppers. It's so awesome. I'm literally gonna get my needle stoppers from her all the time. And yeah, those are my needle stoppers. And the needles that I'm working on are the 7mm, 16-inch knitting needles from Knit Picks. And yeah, now that's it for my whips. Pretty sure. Yes, I'm making sure that I don't give myself a lot of projects to work on in a month because I don't want to get overwhelmed and I really want to finish these projects, you know? Like, I don't want to just have whips sitting there like this dress is about to be sitting there. Anyway, let's move on to crochet and Q&A. And actually, I'm going to be knitting Okay, knitting and Q&A. Knit and Q&A, because I just really want to get some progress on this. So we're going to be working on this collar right here and answering questions. All right, let's get started. Let's get this right here. All right, so the first question is, are you going to crochet things for your cats? At the moment, I will not be crocheting anything for my cats just because I just have a lot to do and I don't have time to dedicate for crocheting things for my cats. Plus, when if I crochet things for my cats, like my cats will either tear it up or just not care for it at all. So yeah, I don't want to spend time doing that when I will literally get nothing out of it. Eventually, I might, just for fun, you know. Might be feeling jolly during the holidays and end up crocheting something for them. But as of right now, no. They're okay with what they have. Next question, will you be writing any free patterns? I will not be writing any free patterns currently, just because all of the patterns that I have in mind, I want to be available on my website. So yeah, I won't have like free patterns, like completely free patterns, but if you become a member on my YouTube, you will have access to free patterns. So the dark sea sweater that I just gave to my members for free is on my website, and because my members are members, they got it for free, which technically is like half off the pattern. So if you literally just want to join my YouTube membership for the free patterns to get them half off, basically, you can literally do that. That's not going to be a problem for me. So yeah. All right, next. Are you in school? No, I am not in school. I was in school before. Oh, you guys, okay, let's address this right quick, okay? First of all, it is hot, that fan is off. I know I'm wearing a hoodie, but I wear hoodies all the time and it's just a little stale. Anyway, let's address this, okay? Because a lot of you guys seem to think that I am a teenager. It blows my mind. You guys think I'm a teenager, okay? Like, am I giving off young vibes? Do I just look young? Like, what? Literally, someone thought I was 18 and I just almost threw up in my mouth because, I remember someone thought I was 16. 16! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 16? 16? 16? Anyway, someone thought I was 18 and they were surprised to know that I'm about to be 24 in 8 days. I'm about to be 24 years old, guys. I am not a teenager, okay? My little brother is 18 years old. That's weird to say as well, because like, wow, my little brother's getting old. But anyway, I am not a teenager. Where was I going with this? Oh, am I in school? So, no, I'm not in high school, like some people think I am. I'm not a teenager. I'm not a kid. I am not in college. I went to college. I have a degree. I'm not going back for any more degrees because what I'm doing does not require a degree. And yeah, I don't care to go back to school. I might for like some classes for specific things that I want to do, but to go to school to get a degree, to have that degree for a conventional job is not something that I will be doing. Yeah. So no, I'm not in school. I always answer more question than what's asked. Anyway, next, do you prefer knitting or crochet? I prefer them equally, actually. So here's the thing. Crocheting is now going to be like the job part of this fiber arts. And knitting is going to be the hobby. Because I do not. Have you guys read a knit pattern? Yeah, when I tell you I'm not creating a knitted pattern anytime soon. Is it getting dark? I mean, it is like 5:52. But anyway, when I tell you I am not Am I knitting? Oh yeah. When I tell you I'm not no, not anytime soon. So crocheting will be the, what the heck is happening here? Are you kidding me right now? Crocheting will be the job because I'll be creating patterns for crocheting. It's like anything that I create crochet wise will always be a pattern from now on. So it will be like the job. And like I said, knitting will be the hobby. The beautiful hobby that I just show off and I have so many patterns, like so many sweater patterns, especially petite knit patterns. When I tell you guys, I have like 33 petite knit patterns, okay? All right, like I am set. So I am ready to knit. And that's just of her patterns. I have so many other knitted patterns, like it's great. I'm very excited to just knit, okay? To just knit. So yeah, I love them equally. They both give me a different type of satisfaction, like I've been saying in a bunch of videos, so I can't say I love one more than the other because when I'm knitting, I realize how much I miss crocheting, and when I'm crocheting, I realize how much I miss knitting, and it's like when I pick up knitting, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've missed you. When I pick up crocheting, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've missed you. So it just gives me different types of satisfaction. Plus, if I get tired of doing one thing, I can just go to the other thing, and it's just great. So yeah. They are equal. Not one or the other, both and. All right, what is your favorite thing you've crocheted? What is my favorite thing I've crocheted? I said it before, but I forgot. Let me see, I'm thinking. Okay, my favorite thing for like the summer that I crocheted was that one shoulder strap top because I had no idea how I was going to do that and it turned out so great. Like it made me happy. So that's my favorite thing. And my other favorite one is my unicorn sweater because I didn't think I would have enough yarn for that sweater and it turned out pretty nice. So I was like, oh yeah, this is nice. And yeah, so my favorite, I think my favorite after I finish this solid October sweater will be that sweater. And yeah, I'm pretty sure my favorites will change with every project that I do because I get better with every project and it just makes me happy. So, oh, also I love the dark sea sweater that I just crocheted. So that's also my favorite. That's definitely top favorite right there. Yeah. Has to be that turtleneck. Oh, that was so great. Oh my God. I crocheted a turtleneck, guys. That's crazy. All right, which places do you recommend to get good quality but cheap yarn from? Good quality but cheap. I would say Drops is pretty affordable. Like the brand that I'm using right now for my project, that is definitely pretty affordable. I don't know how cheap is cheap to you, but Drops is definitely affordable. And I believe Hobie, oh, Drops, you can get Drops from Purple Sheep Yarns. That's like the website or the vendors or whatever they're called that I get my drops from. Because Drops will take you to like one or a couple of vendors. Pretty sure they're called vendors. If they're not, sorry. But they'll take you to a couple of them. And I always go to Purple Sheep Yarns because I found them very reliable. What is this? Yeah, so Purple Sheep Yarns. And I've seen Hobie have like pretty affordable yarn. Like, and their website is so nice and everything too. So I would say check out Hobie as well. They have a lot, they have like some good, like, I don't want to say knockoff, but some good replacement mohair, basically. They're the ones that have the Diablo mohair, right? That's the one that's like acrylic and mohair instead of like silk mohair. I'm not sure. But they have some good affordable yarn as well. That's great quality if you want great quality. Great quality, but affordable yarn. And yeah, I don't know anywhere else that has cheap and great quality yarns. So Drops and Hobie, I would say. I shop at Drops. I don't shop at Hobie because I don't need Hobie. I have Drops. Yeah. All right. Favorite color combinations for a sweater. I do not have a favorite, you guys. I love any and every color combination for a sweater. Like, I am obsessed with all types of combinations. I don't understand how I messed up right here, but you know what? That's just, it's just how it's gonna be. Anyway, I love any and every color combination for sweaters. Like, I'm obsessed. All of my sweaters will be like different types of combination color sweaters. What? That didn't make sense. Whatever. Almost every one. Like I said, December one is going to be like the same color, but other than that, most of my projects will be mixed with different colors. Yeah. That's literally, like, I just look forward to mixing my colors together. I just love it so much. It's so great. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I don't have a favorite. Favorite place to shop for yarn? Oh my gosh, this list is a little long, so let's get into it. All right, I had to write it down when I saw this question. I had to write my places down because most of them are indie dyers now because I get a lot of hand-dyed yarn, so I need to mention these. Indie dyers, all right, so hold on, okay. So Knitting for Olive, you guys, I always talk about Knitting for Olive. I'm always using their yarns, so I love, like, they have such great yarn, you guys. Oh my gosh, I need to try out their like soft something mohair, soft something merino, I forgot. It's like this worsted merino, but it's like, it seems like it's like it seems like it drops air, but like a worsted, I don't know. It's pretty great. I need to try that out. Anyway, Knitting for Olive, definitely. I love Knitting for Olive. Drops, you guys, I'm always talking about Drops. I get my yarn from Drops as well. Love it so much. Great quality. Great quality. Oh my gosh. I also get my yarn, like, so Knitting for Olive and Drops are the only like commercial brands that I get my yarn from. I don't get my yarn from anywhere else now. And indie dyers that I get my yarn from. Did I? No, I'm good. Okay. So here are the indie dyers. Pull out a pen and paper if you want to follow some indie dyers. So Red Door Fiber Studio, #1. Oh, hello. Then we have Explorer Knits and Fibers. Then we have Sorella Yarn, The Wandering Flock, The Kinetic Knitter, Ken Yarn, Suburban Stitcher, Bella Filato Studio Fibers, and Teeny Button Studio. And there are so many more indie dyers, but I haven't gotten anything from their shops yet. But when I do, they will be added to this list. They're in my bookmark tab in my browser. So whenever they have their drops, I'm ready to get it. Okay, so yeah, those are the indie dyers I get my yarn from and the brands that I get my yarn from. Yay! Have you ever considered opening an Etsy shop? No, I have not, because I have my website copydolls.com with my sisters where we sell patterns and sometimes some yarn that we don't use anymore that we just have lying around here. I think we might still have some yarn on the website, so you might want to catch some. It literally, like, most of it sold out in the first 24 hours, but we do still have some left if you care to get some. Pretty sure it's like Lily Sugar and Cream cotton yarn and some hanks from, what is that box that always comes with people? The Knit Crates yarns, yeah. If you want that as well. So copydolls.com. Yeah, I don't have an Etsy because I already have a website shop thing. What are the necessary things needed to start a crochet YouTube channel? The necessary things, all you need, honestly, if you have a phone that has a camera and you have some yarn and crochet hooks, there you go. That's literally all you need. You don't have to have a great camera, great studio setup. Literally, just grab your phone, grab some yarn and your hooks, and film yourself crocheting. That's literally it. That's literally what I did. There is no like blueprint or, oh, you should do it this way or you should do it like that. Like, no, whatever you feel like doing, film yourself on your phone or whatever other device that you have that has a camera and go from there. Go from there. All right, last question. Oh, this isn't a question? Oh, okay. Love you and your sisters so much. You guys inspire me a lot. Thank you so much for that. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you find us inspiring, and I'm so glad that you watch us and keep up with us, because that means a lot. So thank you. All right, let's put these needle stoppers on here. Let's see, where am I? Alrighty, looking good, looking good. Oh, this is so exciting. I love this so much. Oh, knitting is so calming and relaxing, and oh. Anyway, that was the last question, because it wasn't really a question. And oh my gosh, my light is totally gone. Hello? Hello? Oh, you guys see my earrings? If you like it, I got it from Gemini Gem Shop. I'll put her shop up here. She is so amazing. She is a friend and her stuff is so good. I wear her bracelets all the time. And oh my gosh, if you're into crystals and like the universe and all of that, you will love her shop. So definitely check her out. I'll link her down below and I'll like spell out her shop right here for you guys as well. But that's going to be it for this podcast episode. Thank you guys so much for sitting here and listening to me talk all about my yarn and knitting and crocheting and everything. And just thank you guys for tuning in every Monday, because it really means a lot to me. And I always see familiar faces and it's just really great. I just love being able to sit down and just talk about my week, you know, because sometimes you just need to talk about your week. And I love going live as well. So if you ever need to rant about something, you can just rant in a chat. You can rant in my Discord server. If you want to join a Discord server, the link will be down below for you. And yeah, it's just really great. I love this community. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I can't wait to continue to grow with you. Don't forget to hit that like button and click that subscribe button so that you'll be able to see more videos like this from me, and that notification bell, because that really, really helps. It does. And I'll see you guys next time in the next episode.